Okay, so you want to do the A button challenge, right? The first step is, I think it's best to do pretty much every level with Tasty. So we're gonna do pretty much every level with Tasty. Let's start off real simple, right? Glamour City. We can cross small gaps using the home menu button. I don't know if this is one of them or not. I don't know if this is small enough actually. So this might be an A press right here. But I'll find a smaller one to demonstrate on in Slidey Ice. So yeah, you got this to cross gaps. It works, I think, because it kind of... the lag frames kind of suspend your Y position, or like your Y acceleration, because you're not accelerating downwards when you're on the ground. You kind of just freeze there for like whatever amount of lag frames the home menu button gives you. Windy Ocean can be done in 1A or 2A presses. You just come here and then go up there, and then you can go all the way to the end of the level without jumping, but then you need to jump onto the goal. So there's that for Windy Ocean. The next like kind of strategy is in Slidey Ice, and I'm sure there are other levels where this is possible. Pardon me. I'm sure there are other levels where this is possible. As you can see, we can't run up this, so normally you'd have to jump, right? But what I can do is I can run into it with momentum and then turn around and do like a slight forward walk. And sometimes that'll get me pushed up it. So it's a little bit inconsistent, but the strat doesn't need to be super consistent as long as... there we go. So yeah, I kind of run into it, and then I turn around, and that seems to work. You can like run into here and then try turning backwards, and that seems to get me up a lot of the time. For this technique, you can use the frame walking with the D-pad on the Switch. If you press a direction, you walk for one frame in that direction. So you can use the frame walking here to kind of like not hard hold in one direction. And this is even taller, and it's possible here, but it's super inconsistent on this wall. But basically what I want to do is kind of come down here and then like mash left and right. You see how that almost worked there? So I'm mashing left and right on the D-pad to frame walk. To walk for one frame. And sometimes I can get pushed up. Sometimes I can get pushed up to the thing, but like this one is super inconsistent and I can't get it very often. But we'll keep going at it, I guess. Yeah, I think maybe it helps to have like a running start, but I'm not really sure. You see how I got slightly up there? It's just a matter of like doing it exactly the way the game wants you to. So it can be a little bit awkward. Yeah, I don't know. In this segment, I kind of theorized a skip, but I don't think it even works. But I was kind of like trying to find a way to save an A press on the way up here. So you come along here, and like you can jump onto this crystal. Right? You can jump onto this crystal, and then you can use the home button trick to get onto the fence. I missed it that time, but just imagine we're on the fence. And like, obviously, we can't get up there without an A press, so that doesn't really help us. But then you can jump... I don't know. Like, there's gotta be a way using one of these crystals to save an A press. Like, I mean, it does help actually. I'm thinking about it now because like if you get up here, you have to double jump. So you can save an A press just by going like onto this and then onto the fence. So imagine I landed on the fence. Obviously I didn't, which is why this would be easier to TAS. But you can imagine like if I landed on that fence and then jumped, I would do a single jump instead of having to do a double jump. So that actually does save at least one press there. Yeah, see, I got on the fence that time. So just imagine that. And then I can jump up here. So that does save a press. And I wonder if there's a way to save an A press here. Like, can I don't know. You'll have to explore that part yourself. Because like I said, I think I'm giving up with this challenge unless we can TAS it on PC. I don't think I want to do this challenge anymore. Another thing is you can go through the fences on the slidey part. So you probably know this already if you've been following the toree 3D glitch discoveries back in the day when this game was new. But you can go through the fences so you don't have to jump over them. I don't think this really saves any A presses, to be honest, because most of the time you can just run around the fences. Like, I mean, here we can just run around it. Over here you'd think like, oh, that definitely takes an A press, so we can just go through it to save that one. But then I think like, well, can we go around the side? And yeah, you can go around the side without jumping, so I guess that trick doesn't really save an A press. But like, it's something to keep in mind, I guess. Its world can be done in just one A press. It's the only level I've found so far that can be done in one A press. So you do this home button trick here, and you can't do it here, so you have to jump here. Keep the jump button held, and then just do a fan jump and land exactly on the goal. This part is very hard. I've never actually gotten it, but in theory it's possible. You just get a really big fan launch and then land on the goal. But like, the amount of precision that would take is a really insane amount. But if you were to be able to do that, which obviously I did not get nearly enough height that time, if you were to be able to do that, then that would save you doing any additional A presses. You could just land right on the goal. But yeah, so that can be done in one A press with enough precision. Is there anything else? I mean, Edge Runner and Neo Osaka are kind of lost causes. I think a lot of the time you can save an A press. Like, I might be able to save that one with precision. Like, I might be able to save that one. And on PC, you might be able to cross larger gaps than using the home button lets you, because imagine you could generate more lag than the home button. You might be able to like go farther. But yeah, I haven't really explored these levels at all, because it's like intimidating, right? This is like a lot of A presses necessary, so finding the minimum amount has got to be really difficult. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's anything else. You know, for Glamour City, you're gonna do like a, you know, just get to the first like wind tunnel that you can do the glitch on in as little A presses as possible, and then you just do that. Then you just do that. So, you know, you get up here, and you gotta double jump here to get under it. But yeah, you'll do that, and then you'll get your Glamour City in however many A presses. Windy Ocean is maxed, I think. Windy Ocean you can do in... Not Windy Ocean, sorry. Windy Ocean is maxed. You can do that in 2 A presses, and I don't think that number is going any lower. Sea Mama's Harbor, I'm pretty sure, is going to be 4 A presses. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you can just go up and get it using the wind tunnel glitch. But there's maybe a way to save an A press. Like, imagine I get on this fence, right? And remember how in Slidey Ice we were able to save A-presses by, like, glitching up the wall? I wonder, like, if it's possible to do it here, like, there's no, like, space to move, so it's really hard to, like, test that. But in theory, you might be able to save an A-press there. But I really don't know if that's possible, to be honest, so I don't really know. But yeah, that's basically everything I have for this challenge. Hungry Mountain Peak is going to be another really difficult one to max. I mean, you can do this to get across there, and then you can probably glitch up this thing. Yeah, there you go. Like, that wasn't even hard. I did that, like, yeah. So there's 0 A-presses so far. And then you can probably, yeah, you can just walk onto this. And then this will probably be your first A-press. I doubt you're getting up there without doing an A-press. You might be able to land on that platform, actually. The one that goes up and down. If you could land on that from, like, a home button run. Like, if I run off the platform and use the home button, that could be an idea. So yeah, like, there's definitely ideas on places to save A-presses, but it's just... It's gonna be a lot of trial and error because there's no way to task this. You have to do it all RTA. Oh, you can land on it! Okay, so there's an A-press save. You can land on this platform, and then you can just run onto this one. And then that'll be your first A-press, is getting up here. And I guess for that you're gonna want to do, like, a big jump onto this platform. And yeah, there's no way. So, like, yeah, like, there's strategies still to be found, but for the most part, it's just, like, too much work for me to want to go through at the moment. It's too much work for me to want to do, considering that there's no task tools available, because it's a lot of really precise stuff. But that home button thing to the up and down platform, that's a kind of cool discovery, so definitely check it out in your own time.